Hello dolls, and welcome back to my channel. I have filmed so many videos back to back, but I like to film a lot of videos so I can upload regularly. And I'm off work right now due to the holidays, so I thought I would record as many as I can right now because I feel like when I go back to work, I'm gonna be a little busy. So we get a little busy when we go back from the holidays. But anyway, so this video, I came across some new Barbie books at my local half-price books where I live. I also wanted to show my binder where I keep the cardboard cutouts that came with different dolls, booklets, pamphlets, those kind of things, to kind of show you how I keep my booklets and pamphlets kind of organized and neat. And maybe this might help you. So I'm going to go over my binder first, and then I'll get into the books that I found. So in this binder, now, I can't tell you where I got this binder from. My mom might have given it to me. So I don't know if you can find this binder now or not, but I loved that it had these pockets in the front. So I put some these little Barbie books that came with some fashion packs in it. This little booklet came with a reproduction Barbie for the 35th anniversary. That's a Fashion Avenue booklet. That's a vintage one from the 60s. This is another storybook from one of the fashion packs I got. And this is just like a little cutout from one of my Barbie the World's box. So is this one. So I love that it had this. Yeah. So I could see some of the front. And then as you open it, you know, I still have access to them. Also, they're not permanently in there. Still have access to them, so I can go back and look through them. Now, here's, like I said, I don't know if I did really in particular order. I just kind of got them in there. I stuck them on with poster putty, so it won't ruin the actual item. So this is a Island Fun Barbie, showing you how to do her sarong into like different things. And this is for Crystal Barbie, the little medallion. Again, I really didn't have a rhyme or reason to this. I just wanted to get them organized. Here's Astronaut Barbie from 1994, 95. Her little instruction book and all her accessories. Here's Dance and Twirl Barbies right here. So basically, you kind of get the idea of what I've done with this. I've even got, I put certificates of authenticity in here. Just, again, I just want to keep them nice and neat. So I have, yeah, quite a few in here. You've seen one certificate, you can see them all. So here we have another vintage booklet. This one's a reproduction. This one's, I believe, a reproduction. And so is this one. And then these came with my Sun Jewel Shawnee. So, and then I have a bunch of, all this is reproduction. It came with my reproduction of the Black Barbie from 2009. So that's reproduction. And then over here is a bunch of Fashion Avenue booklets. I can't bring myself to get rid of these. I love them so much. Plus, it helps me find them online. Over here, again, some extra stuff. Oh no, something out. Oh. So, clearly I didn't get around to putting some of these on paper, and they were just put in here, and they fell out. Go me. So professional. This is a little comic book that came with my superhero Teresa. This came with my Rosie O'Donnell doll, my Hello Talking Barbie doll, you know, and then over here my Silkstone pamphlets that came with Silkstone Barbies, showing off the other fashion packs and Silkstone dolls. So again, this is kind of what I do to preserve pamphlets and some of the cardboard cutouts, so that they don't get messed up. And here's some I just didn't get around to, and I need to put them in there with the putty. So Maybe this is something y'all are interested in doing. I also took some of the backs of the boxes because I am an out-of-box collector. I can't keep every box. I just don't have room. But I do like especially my Dolls the World dolls, I'll cut the backs of their box out and put it in here because it does have that really cool little story about the Barbie from India or China or Polynesia. Polynesia. And Japan and German. So those are great to put in here and just keep safe because I don't know any other way to display them right now. But it's nice, and that way if I need to go back and reference it, I got my binder. I do have another one of these that I can fill up. Again, I don't know where this came from. I think my mom gave it to me. So I don't know. And she's no longer among the living, so I can't ask her. And I refuse to do Ouija boards. Those creep me out. So, you can probably still find binders like these at Walmart or on Amazon. I don't know where she found it. But, you got to be able to find these somewhere with the pockets on the front. If you like the pockets on the front. If not, 3-ring binders are not hard to find. They're also not very expensive. But that's how I've organized all of this. And like I said, I have another one, so with my collection the way it's going, I'm probably going to have several binders one day of just pamphlets and things like that. Yikes. And that just dawned on me. Okay, well, that's what's going to happen. So let's get on to some of the books I found at Half Price Books. Now, this book is more, I found it in the kids section along with the other books. I don't feel like this is really a kid book. If anybody that works at Half Price Book is watching this video, I highly doubt it. But if you are, I don't think this book is meant for children. It's called The Art of Barbie. This is meant for more of an adult collector. It looks like this book was probably, I think it was published like in 94, 95, 94. And it basically goes over artists that have taken inspiration of Barbie or for their art or have used her in their art. So this is only going to have art in it from 94 and prior, would be my guess, considering this was published in 1994. And I feel like some of it's not appropriate for children. But who am I to say? I don't have kids. I probably let my kid look at this because I don't care. But I'm sure there are people out there that probably think this is inappropriate for kids. Some of the things they're artists. They don't do art for children. Like some people would find this picture of a naked Barbie highly offensive and would not want their child to see it. But what child has not seen a naked Barbie? It's true though. There are people out there that find doll nudity offensive. Anyway, but it's a very interesting book. I think this one's been around for quite a while. Very pretty. I love this of Miss Barbie. I think she's called. She came with like a swing. Her eyes closed. She had the sleepy eyes. She came with wigs like Fashion Queen Barbie, but she had the bend and snap knee like American Girl Barbie. I thought this is a very pretty artist rendition of her. Some of the art in here I'm not a fan of. Being a Barbie collector, and like there's one in here where they I feel like they just basically tortured a Barbie and took pictures of it. But that's just me because I'm a Barbie collector and I'm like, do you know how much that doll is worth now? You know, I'm kind of grit my teeth like that. But I love this book also because, like this right here, this is Secret Hearts Barbie. They went and marked on her face. Marked on her face. And on her dress. Sorry. That was one of the ones I cringed at. Because that's Secret Hearts Barbie. This one was interesting. Someone made a chandelier out of Barbies and Kens. Yeah. And then this one really hurt. This one hurt too. They spray painted a Barbie and Ken gold. And then I don't know what they're sitting on. Maybe they're sitting on car parts, but then they took one of the Barbie cars from the 90s and just basically ruined it. And if you know, as a doll collector, how expensive Barbie cars are on eBay, that really hurt to look at. But as I said, I bought this because it's a Barbie book and it wasn't very expensive. So, if you enjoy just having books about Barbie, as a Barbie collector, I love it. Like I said, I did not pay very much for actually all these books that I got because I sold some books, got money for them, and then I think I spent like $5 on all the books total because, you know, I traded books in. But if you just like reference books or books about Barbie, I have a lot of them. This is a pretty cool one. So if you're like me and you see some of the things they do to Barbie and you're like, oh gosh, as a collector, there are some pictures that are like that. There's also some just really cool art of Barbie in it. You know, hence the title, Art of Barbie. Really neat, really cool. If you're into that kind of thing, you should look it up. I don't know how much it goes for on eBay. This one's actually in pretty decent condition. It's a little warped up here in the corner. I don't know if it came out in a hardback. This one is a paperback. I don't know if it ever had a hardback to it or not. But it looked like in the 90s it was $20. So I just don't know. I don't know how much it goes for on eBay. I didn't look. But if you're into it, it's called The Art of Barbie. And now these next books were geared towards children. I have done a previous video on these books before, on other ones. So these are Barbie and Friends book club. And they're these little hardback Barbie stories. And you're probably wondering why an adult like me wants these. Well, I'll tell you. What I love about them is they took actual Barbie dolls, Stacy dolls, Skipper dolls, and fashions of that time and used them in the story. And actually the stories aren't that bad. Yes, I did sit around and read some of them. Barbie nerd. Hello, Barbie. And that's what I like about them because, you know, I think I even have some of the fashions and I thought that was really cool. I've seen some of the fashions on eBay and thought, ooh, I'm going to buy that. Because I saw it in the book. I'm like, oh, I want the fashion. It looks good on the doll. You know, this is also kind of smart on Mattel's part because it is advertising some of their products. Or if the child already had the fashion, kind of like me, oh, I have that outfit. You know, Barbie nerd. And also, like I said, the stories aren't bad. Now, they aren't, of course, garnered to children, but they're very, very interesting. Like, and I love the backgrounds. I mean, I wish I could travel back in time and be a Mattel set designer for these books. Can you imagine your job is just to play with Barbies all day and take pictures of them? Wait, that's what I do. But can you imagine it being a job with the diorama, the professional made dioramas by Mattel? Yeah. I would love to do that. I mean, these are amazing pictures. Just really amazing books. This one's called Girl's Best Friend, and it's about Stacy raising a seeing eye dog. But Stacy has a dilemma because she wants to keep the dog and not give him up to help a blind person. So of course, Barbie has to help her with that. And then another one is called Shooting for the Stars. I love anything Barbie in space. Don't know why, but I do. I think it's cool. And I love that there's a Kira doll with her. So this is another one. Again, the pictures, it's not just full of pictures. It's an actual little chapter book, but there are pictures throughout it. So here's what the chapters look like. The printing's pretty large for a child. Or if you're an adult with bad eyes, I have very good eyes, but still it's nice. Like, oh my God, look at that. I mean, these pictures are incredible, and I love that instead of animating it, they used actual dolls and sets to create the pictures for these books. It's honestly amazing. Like, here's where they're like in a conference room. I mean, I love it. It's just, and honestly, I wanted these books just for the pictures, to get inspiration for dioramas too. You know? Because eventually, when we're no longer in a tiny apartment and I can have a bigger doll space, you know, my husband's already said he'll help me build dioramas for my dolls. Because instead of just displaying them like this, I'd like to do more dioramas. I love dioramas. I love miniatures. And that's actually something that my husband and I share. He loves doing miniatures, and he kind of gets to live that through my obsession with Barbie. But that's another reason I like these books. Just kind of get inspiration. And here's another one, The Lucky Skates. Now, I haven't read all of these. I didn't read Shooting for the Stars, but I want to. The Lucky Skates is a good one. I haven't read it, but it looks good. Again, just the pictures, the dolls they use, it's all just so good. I love these books. This one's called 3 Cheers for Becky, and now that's an actual doll you could buy, or could have bought in the 90s, and buy now off of eBay. I don't think she's too terribly expensive, actually. She is wearing a different outfit, but the doll pretty much looks the same, except when you buy her, she's wearing a different outfit. And I think the only thing the different might be her top. I think her pants are the same, but same kind of wheelchair. So you could actually go on eBay and find this doll if you don't already have her. And I think it's cool they featured her in this book. Something about Becky helps Skipper and her friends with the new cheerleading squad. Again, looks really good. And then this one's called Little Sisters Keep Out. I mean, again, using a Stacy doll, Barbie, and Kelly. I can't get over the sets. You're going to hear me say this a lot. I can't get over these sets. Love it. Just the detail in the sets. And again, I just want to get inspiration, you know, for future dioramas. And being a Barbie collector, you know, I'm the type, I just kind of want everything that kind of has to do with Barbie, especially this era, because I love this era of Barbie so much. And I think I remember my friend having some of these books. My friends that were girls kind of got bored with me back in the day, because I was that little gay boy that wasn't allowed to have Barbies, that wasn't allowed to play with them. So when I go to my friends' houses that were girls, all my friends were girls, all I wanted to do was play with their Barbies. They're like, can we do something else? And I'm like, no, y'all go do whatever. They would go out, like, play, and I would stay in their room and just play with their Barbies and look through their books. And she had a lot of these books. And so I would just sit there with her Barbies and these books and that's what I did. It was probably very rude, but I mean, it was my chance to play with Barbie. And so, and now that I'm an adult, I play with Barbie all the time, and I get to enjoy these books. This one I actually did read. It's called Legend of the Pink Pearl. And what I loved about it, and I might have gone over this in the review of the doll, but my Polynesia Barbie was somewhat kind of featured in it right here. She looks a little different from this doll, but I did name I named a Polynesia Barbie after this character. I think her name was Lokilani. Yeah, Lokilani. It means red rose. And I mean, I feel like this doll is very similar looking to my Polynesian doll, Barbie Dolls of the World doll. I mean, the grass skirt is a different color. The tops look about the same. But, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think she kind of looks like her. And I did name her after this character in the book. This was actually very interesting. It was a mystery. Someone stole this pink pearl. And Barbie and Kira had to figure it out. Who did it? It was a whodunit. Loved it. This one I haven't read yet, but it's Skipper's Babysitting Blues. And around this time, the Skipper at the time was the Teen Skipper. I love Teen Skipper from this era. I think she's a gorgeous doll. She's one of my favorites. I do have a Teen Skipper. I will do a review on her soon. I want to get her friends, Courtney and Nikki. Yeah, Courtney and Nikki. They're a little pricey, but I've seen them kind of dip in price, so I need to hurry and pick them up. Again, just love these books. This one has a really good, like, diorama ideas for, like, an inside of a Barbie house, like this. So that's a good one if you want to do, like, a diorama of the inside of a Barbie's house and you want inspiration. There you go. Looks great. Love. This one's called Safe and Sound. It's about Dr. Barbie springs into action because, you know, in the 90s, rollerblading was really popular. Well, apparently a lot of kids were hurting themselves, and Dr. Barbie swoops in and tries to help them skate safely. I haven't read it yet, but I probably will eventually because I'm a Barbie nerd. Again, just if you have a Dr. Barbie and you want diorama inspirations, here you go. And I believe this outfit was probably a fashion pack. I kind of recognize the outfit minus the lab coat. So, again, really cool. This one's called High Sea Adventure, which features Barbie, Teresa, and Midge. And that's what they're called in the book. So again, if you just like fantasy dioramas or beach dioramas, this one's a great one to get inspiration from. See? So cool. And also, you know, some of these clothes, especially when you get into the period books, like books from another time period, these are kind of give you inspiration to, if you like to sew, if you're good at sewing, different Barbie outfits and costumes. Like you like dressing your Barbies up for Halloween. These give you kind of inspirations on on Barbie costumes. I haven't read this one yet, but it sounded really good. I'll probably get around to reading it eventually. So, another like really cool diorama. Again, just I love these books because they used actual Barbies and sets to create the books. It was just too cool. Here's another one called Skipping a Beat. Something about Skipper and a band. Just another cool one, again, featuring Teen Skipper. Love it. And actually, fun fact, this is not Ken. This is another guy. Can't remember his name. But apparently, he was meant to be like a love interest for Skipper. So that's not Ken. Someone else. Can't remember what his name was. But again, these are great, great, great diorama inspirations. This one I did read. It's called A Ride for Freedom. It takes place during the Revolutionary War, and it takes place during Christmas, and I read it as a Christmas story. I actually read it out loud to my dog. Yeah, I'm that Barbie person. Again, if you like period costumes for your Barbies, you like period dioramas, great inspiration here. In fact, I think you can buy a Barbie pattern from the 90s that you can do a revolutionary that has a pattern for this dress for a Barbie, which I'm thinking about buying because I want to get into sewing. But again, just very good books, great pictures, wonderful art. Here's another one. It's called Secret of the Three Teardrops, which I do want to read. A cool thing about this one is they actually did a Barbie in this outfit. And I'm going to buy this Barbie. Yes, I am. So, And they did another Barbie. It was from another book, and I don't have the book or the Barbie, but I do want to get both eventually. I want to eventually have all these books because I'm that crazy person. Yes, I am. But anyway, this one takes place. Barbie is attending a masquerade ball in Venice, but there's also another like mystery whodunit with these like 3 teardrop jewels on her dress. And like I said, the Barbie, you can buy the doll. You can buy this doll, and it comes in a box with this as the cover. It's so cool. I want the doll so bad to go with this. And again, just look at that. First page turn 2. Beautiful diorama. I love it. And this one's an extra. I got 2 of this skate one. So I got 2 of the same book. Long story short, I know this is a long video. I kind of figured it would be because I went over so many books, how I organize my Barbie pamphlets and everything. So I hope you don't mind that it was such a long book. I hope I didn't prattle on too much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video. Go follow me on Instagram at Hunty's Dollies, where I post updates of new videos to my channel and just pictures of my dolls. I have a lot of pictures of a lot of dolls. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you stayed this long and watched it, thank you. Please comment below what you think of these books, if you ever had them, won them, didn't know about them. I love reading your comments, and I try to respond to them as much as I can. So I hope to hear from you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later, dolls. Bye.